What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? You know what, today let's have a look at this controller I just got in the mail, simply because I want to keep the algorithms happy. I don't really have much else I wanted to talk about. Actually, that's a lie. I have a couple of videos I want to talk about, but one just seems a little gratuitous and a little more negative than I really want to be, but I may do it anyway. Long story short, I've been using this controller since I've been streaming on my new laptop that Coleco Joe was nice enough to hook me up with. Right around the end of October, this stopped responding. Whether it be this stopped working or the computer stopped accepting its input, that's neither here nor there. End result is I could not use this to play games. And so, naturally, I went out and I bought myself a new controller. So once I did that, I went to try to do a video on a game. Turns out that OBS isn't working either. So I'm like, what? All right, what's going on? My computer auto-updated to a new operating system called Catalina. And, well, Catalina apparently is all fucky and has a lot of problems. So a lot of things that I was able to use in the past are having issues now. Ironically, the day that this showed up, or the day before this showed up, it started working. It's actually a really nicer controller. That wasn't even English, was it? It's great for my hands. And what the heck? Let's have a look at it. It's dated technology. None of this is either here nor there with you, I'm sure. But I figure if someone's thinking about buying this and they want to look up a review, well, here you go. So the controller is from a company called Mad Giga. No idea. To you, it might mean something. To me, it means nothing. It's a Q200 wired controller for Android, PS3, and PC. And in the eBay ad, it also said it would work with Mac iOS. So that's why I ordered it. It was $10.99, free shipping. It came from New York. Here's the rest of the box and all the words of the stuffs. Nothing really to get excited about. There's the specifications if you want to pause and have a look-see-loo on that. Looking at it now, it doesn't look like it says anything about Mac. That's interesting. That's very interesting. It's worked for me. I made my last video with it. So inside there was a little manual, you know, all the different words for the different languages and such. There's actually a lot of information. I skimmed through that real quick. There's a lot of information on some of the things you can program it to do, and it's all over my head. You should know that by now. So having a look at the controller itself, like I was trying to say earlier when my words wouldn't come out properly, this is a much heftier controller than the iNext one. Let's see if you can kind of see that. The iNext works, and it feels a lot cheaper than this one here, though that doesn't feel as cheap as it could. But this actually feels pretty solid. It's a nice, thick, hard plastic. And as you can see, it's modeled after almost the PlayStation 4 kind of deal, though it was said to be used with PlayStation 3. It does have, I believe, Bluetooth functionality, because these blinky and do all kinds of stuff when I plug it in. So I'm assuming you could probably use this with the PlayStation 4. And other than the goofy shape of the D-pad, overall I'm pretty satisfied with it. It's a hefty overkill of a controller for a guy like me. I mean, look at all these buttons. I mean, and thumbsticks and all. Maybe I'll get a Steam account. I'll start playing something that's somewhat modern. Maybe I won't. Here's the back, in case you care about that. It's this wired controller. That's important to know because it's a controller that's wired. And yeah, again, this is Android, PS3, and PC. Didn't say anything about Mac. But I assure you, on my Mac Air, or whatever the heck it is, this controller works just fine. But overall, the buttons feel great. It's very responsive. These triggers feel pretty good. They're really thin. I don't know if the PlayStation... It's been a while since I've had a PS4 controller in my hand. Probably 3 years, to be quite honest with you. So overall, I'm happy with it. It works just fine. I don't think you need a video of my hands actually using it while playing a game. But overall, I'm happy with it. And I guess that's really all that matters, right? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this needless look at my Mad Giga Q200 wired controller. And should you be in the off chance of needing to get your hands on one, or you're on the fence of buying this specific one, I say it's worth the $10 plus free shipping that I paid, $10.99 to be exact. It feels great in the hands. It's solid. and everything works as it should, and it feels good. And that's really all there is to it. And to be perfectly honest with you, again, said the guy who has the worst luck, these controls have treated me very well so far, and I think I've been very lucky in that. So either way, guys, thanks as always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Leave your feedback, thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback to the Creep is positive. I hope you're doing well. Happy hump day. Until next time, guys, take care, creep it real, and bye-bye.